The goal will do him a world of good. He knows the competition with England there now. Whether he'll get a regular run of games at Barcelona is another challenge for him. But he'd feel better for that, definitely.
Yeah.
Here's the question, because I'd be thinking this if I was at home on my sofa. Is he an alternative to Bellingham? Is he a companion to Bellingham in there? Could you play the two of them?
Don't confuse us tonight, will you? With this,
You know what I mean? Where you
do you know what what he does is give the manager
a problem,
and a brilliant option. And when you get the opportunity, you perform like that, then you're sending a message to managers. You're going to find it hard to leave me out.
Yes.
And that's all these players.
Like Madueke was.
We'll get back to Keane in just a quick second, but remember, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification button so that you know when the next Big D video hits. And as ever, if there's something on your mind, if something is bubbling up inside of you that you need to express, please express it in the comments. The Big D reads all of the comments, and he's always interested in what is on your mind. Anyway. In this clip, we're going to hear from Roy Keane and Wright about their analysis of England's dominant victory 5-0 over Serbia in the World Cup qualifier. They're going to be giving their thoughts on Rashford and the rest of the gang, really. And yeah, it was an interesting night for England. They got the victory. But yeah, here's Roy. Stick around for after the clip because the Big D is going to be giving his thoughts on what Roy had to say and this whole situation. Here he is.
Serbia really disappointing. We said at half-time they didn't know where to stick or twist, but England didn't leave them off the hook, got some more goals. The subs came on, contributed to win 5-0 away from home. Really good night for England, and there was lots of really good play.
Mm-hmm. And there was excitement about the way they played. I think that's the best thing for everybody at home watching, isn't there? To watch England like that was really enjoyable.
Yeah, it felt very fluent. You know, the passing was crisp and sharp. The movement was really crisp. They couldn't really deal with the movement, Serbia, even when they had the 5 at the back with a 4. We were still not afraid to pass into those areas because there's someone like Morgan Rogers who's very comfortable in there. When the ball's coming, he's big and strong and he's got the ability to keep the ball moving, people running off of him. We look like a totally different team.
A very special evening as 3 England players scored their first goal for their country. Madueke in the first half, Konza 3-0, his first goal. Gahey 4-0 and then Rashford from the penalty spot as well. The Konza goal, we had to have a look at this on VAR in case Harry Kane, in an offside position there, was interfering with play. I think that's just about fair enough, but it just sort of summed up the chaos in England.
Yeah, but Konza, if you look at Konza's movement, he's like a striker. He's really anticipating. He's on the move and he gets his reward. Nice little tap-in, one-touch finish. He'd be delighted with that. Obviously, the priority for the defenders, of course, is clean sheets.
Look at this now. Morgan Rogers on the near side there. Well, he's shoving the defender back so the game's onside.
Yeah, it's obviously like
they do a lot of that.
Yeah, they do that, Villa. You know what I mean? You can see him pushing him into a situation where once the ball's coming in, he's still keeping everyone on side. It's very clever. Lucky to not get caught out.
The goalkeeper's really poor for that.
I think actually this is one of the better referees in Europe. I was surprised he didn't give that with the naked eye, but that's why VAR is what it was. What about Rashford when he came on in? He's not starting regularly for Barcelona, but a big challenge for him this season in Spain.
You know what I do like with Marcus, whatever we say about him, is that when he comes, he gets the ball, he's trying to go at you. He'll try and cut in, he'll try and have a shot. He will try. He's not coming on to just come in and knock it sideways. He'll come and have a go. And you know what? Maybe the luck will turn for him. He'll get past people, get some of those shots, they'll fly in, and people have a whole different narrative on him. But you just want to see him still doing the things what he does best, playing to his strengths.
The goal will do him a world of good. He knows the competition with England there now. Whether he'll get a regular run of games at Barcelona is another challenge for him. But he'd feel better for that, definitely.
Yeah.
Here's the question, because I'd be thinking this if I was at home on my sofa. Is he an alternative to Bellingham? Is he a companion to Bellingham in there? Could you play the two of them?
Don't confuse us tonight, will you? With this,
you know what I mean? Where you going?
Do you know what he does is give the manager
a problem,
and a brilliant option. And when you get the opportunity, you perform like that, then you're sending a message to managers. You're going to find it hard to leave me out.
Yes.
And that's all these players.
Like Madueke with Saka, same thing.
You. That's what we need. If we're going to get to a final and get to a final, let's say it's Spain. You know, you've got to. You've got.
I'm laughing.
You're in the final.
No, Roy. No, what I'm trying to say is, you have to have this level of competition. You want someone
players
like
that can make a difference.
Thank you. Yes. That's what you need, and that's what we're going to need. And that's what you need. Someone like Thomas Tuchel who's going to say, "No, he's doing all right. I'm going to keep him. I'm going to keep him playing in there."
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, Rodri and Zubamendi, right? If you were Spain, you could be having the same conversation about those two.
Yeah.
About how they complement each other, or one comes on for the other, or whatever.
Yeah, England played quite well tonight, to be fair. And 5-0 is what should be happening with this England team against teams like Serbia. I mean, the fact that we beat Serbia 5-0, but we laboured to a 2-0 victory against Andorra. It's just a bit weird, that, because if we're beating Serbia 5-0, we should be beating Andorra 9-0. I don't know what's going on there. But that being said, I mean, Serbia were actually crap, really. They've only got one good player, and that's Vlahovic. The rest of them are just kind of solid, I suppose. So, yeah, it was quite straightforward. Why can't England play like that against all of the teams? They should be smashing teams like that consistently, and it's only up when they're up against teams like France, Germany, Italy, Spain, when they should be sort of labouring to a 1-0 win or a 2-0 win like they did against Andorra. It's just weird. But I'll tell you what, Madueke played well. That was a good goal. Took his goal well. I liked Harry Kane's header. That was good. Marcus Rashford bagged one as well. I mean, Marcus Rashford, I think that guy's finished. He's not going to get into the Barcelona team. He's nothing more than a squad player now for an elite Barcelona team. And the fact that he's a squad player for England now as well just says everything. I think Marcus Rashford's days come and gone, to be quite honest. I'm not sure he's got the will or the drive to want to sort of prove himself anymore because, well, I don't know why. I don't know why he's the way he is, because he's still a fine athlete. I'm sure he's still quite fast. I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. Look, I hope he kicks on. I really do. I hope he kicks on. But I can't see it. But there was quite a few players that I hadn't really sort of watched play for England tonight who did quite well. So we seem to have quite a good strength in depth with England, which will serve us well, particularly against teams like France, because their squad depth is insane. But yeah, 5-0 tonight against Serbia. It's what was expected of England. And yeah, Tommy Tuchel's England train is steaming ahead. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think England are looking like World Cup contenders? Thoughts in the comments, and the Big D will see you in the next one.